Hey y'all, welcome back to Conversations with Carrie. Y'all already know what time it is. It's book review time. Get it, get it. Yeah, y'all know I get hype about my book reviews. Right now, I need something to get hype about. But I'm so excited because today, I finally finished it. I actually didn't finish it today. I'm gonna be honest. I finished it probably like a couple weeks ago. But your girl been busy and then halfway just like exhausted, which I'm sure many of you feel the same way. But either way it goes, we are talking about The Vanishing Half by Brit Bennett. This is her second novel. I've read the first one also by the author. Her first one was The Mothers. Such a good, I'm sure I included that in the previous review. Go check it out. But The Vanishing Half, y'all, you know, sometimes you just really need that book that's really good, like just really good. And the thing is, it took me a while to read this one just because I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm not as motivated to read. Like I used to read when I was on the train, and of course I'm in Cali, so we're not commuting right now. And sometimes I have to make like just really important time to sit down and read, because sometimes when I just sit down, so much happens. But listen, this is such a good book. Like if you're looking for, I won't even call it a beach read, because at this point, I mean, half of us sitting at home anyway. Do yourself a favor, entertain yourself, turn the TV off, get off the internet, get off your phone, whatever it might be, and sit down with this book, because I loved it. Like Brit Bennett, she just hit the jackpot with this one. So it's a story about two sisters. They're really light-skinned sisters, and they're from a city down in the South that's just full of like light-skinned folks. And if you know anything about Black culture, colorism is very real. I learned that at a young age, actually from another dark-skinned little boy, but as a dark-skinned woman, I've heard plenty of times where you're pretty for a dark skinned girl, and my mother quickly was like, no, you're gorgeous because you're gorgeous, honey, and your dark skin makes you gorgeous. So, you know, anyway, my mother gave me a lesson on that, and I ain't looked back since. But it really talks about like this true colorism, you know, light skinned folks only marrying lighter and up, but with there's two twin sisters, and one of them basically passes for white, and one stays as a black woman. And the one who stays as a black woman, Desiree, she actually marries a black man, a dark-skinned black man, and has a dark-skinned child, and brings that child back to her city. And you can only imagine what her life was like, child. Like, oh gosh, and how she was teased, and how she was like used sexually, and it's so deep. That story goes so wide. And then how she grows up, and she actually ends up being with a transgendered man. So very interesting, amazing story around that. I don't want to give too much away, and I think I already gave too much away. But also the other twin sister, you know, lives as a white woman, marries a white man, has a child, and that child connects with the other twin's child, and they, you know, some things get uncovered. But it's such an amazing story because she just nailed it. Like there's just so many things she talks about. I think she touches on like friendship. She touches on being a woman, especially the time that this was set in, from the 50s through the, I want to say the 90s. And I may be incorrect on that, so you got to read it to find out for yourself. But she talks on, you know, transgender, colorism, gender norms. Like it's just, I mean, she covers so much, and she just, I feel like a lot of the topics make you think like, how would I handle that? Or, you know, what do I do with that? Or am I just being desensitized to what's going on in society right now? So many amazing good stories. So needless to say, I highly recommend this one. Do yourself a favor, go out and read it, and also leave me a note below. Let me know like what, if you've already read it, what were your thoughts, and also what are you reading coming up next? I got a couple different things that I'm looking at, and I would love to know what you're looking at. So also, as always, don't forget to visit carrielee.com. I've been doing some short stories as well as just some writing and encouragement in this time. So check that out, and you can also follow me over on Instagram. But I hope to talk with you soon. Take care, guys.